Alright, what's up guys? So how to gain lean muscle mass without putting, as minimum fat as possible. Just try to stay as lean as possible while bulking. There's a lot of ways to do it, but this is the way I'm going to explain it to you, and this is just going to be the nutrition part. Because something you cannot do, guys, you cannot out-train a bad diet. So if your diet's not good, you're not going to see results. So what I like to do is I like to use, an app called Lose It. You guys could use either MyFitnessPal, it's a lot more popular, and I'm gonna show you how to use the app so you could gain a pound or two every month, 3 tops. The reason why you want to gain maybe a pound or 2 is because the body's only able to gain a certain amount of muscle. A pound or 2 every month, if you bulk for a whole year, you're gonna gain 12 pounds to 24 pounds, and that's not gonna all be muscle. As you guys know, if you're natural, there's a certain amount of muscle that you could gain every year. Beginners usually gain between 10-12 pounds a year for the first, maybe second year. It all depends, again, also on genetics. But the best way to, stay lean and put on muscle is to just know what the hell are you eating and be consistent with it. So I'm going to show you the app. Like, I already did a video on this I know a lot of you guys already saw, where I teach you how to lose weight. So if you haven't seen that video, if you're trying to burn some fat, just go ahead and check that out. I'll have it on the link in the description right below, or you could just click somewhere in the screen right here. And let's start right now. Alright guys, so this is the app that I use. You could use MyFitnessPal if you want. Lose It. Now all you have to do is go to your goals and modify the program. Enter your weight. My current weight is 158 pounds. My goal weight is 150. That's for losing weight, right? So what I want to do now is, if I want to gain weight, is that I want to go to maintain current weight. And right here is going to tell me, I see right below, 2,400 calories I have to eat every single day to maintain my weight. You put your height, your birthday, and it's going to give you an estimate of how much your body is required by age and height and weight to maintain your weight. So now when you add your foods, so right now I can add my foods. Let's start with a protein shake. So let's say the whole day, let's say I ate 2 scoops, and then at night I ate another 2 scoops. So already need 6 grams of protein. Let's add that, and you keep adding, right? So you keep adding a lot of food. And for now, just to show you how to pass your caloric maintenance, let's add rice. Now I'm just gonna add a whole bunch just to pass it. Don't even worry about the amount. Alright, so add that. And you see right here where it says I went over my caloric maintenance. That's telling me that I'm gonna gain weight. I passed my caloric maintenance to maintain my weight, so if I keep eating that much every day, I'm gonna gain weight. And it takes 3,500 calories to gain a pound. So if I eat 500 calories extra every day, multiply that by 7 days, and that's 3,500 calories. So in 7 days I'll gain a pound. I don't want to do that, because if I gain a pound every week, most likely it's gonna be fat. So what I want to do, what you still have to do, is you still have to add exercise, because even though you ate that much, you burned it through exercise. So if you weight train for an hour, you add that and 163 calories. And let's say you exercise, you also did some jump roping, maybe just to stay in shape, and right there says I'm at 243 under my caloric. So if I keep it that way, I'm gonna lose weight because I'm under it. So something you have to do is you have to keep eating. If you exercise, if you're active, you have to keep eating. So let's keep eating. You keep adding foods until you're at least 100 calories or 200 calories over your caloric maintenance. Because if you go over 200 calories each day, 200 calories times 7 days is 1,400 calories in 1 week. In 2 weeks, you're gonna be at 2,800, which is almost a pound. So going over 200 calories every single day is optimal to stay as lean as possible. And let's say we're gonna eat some sirloin steak. So let's eat 8 ounces, and right there I'm over 339. What that's gonna make me do is gonna make me maybe gain 3 pounds a month, somewhere around there. But that's what you want to do. You want to keep it right under 3 pounds every single month. Aim for more of 1 pound or 2. That way you stay as lean as possible and you gain as little fat as possible. Because remember, if you bulk for a whole year, you're gonna gain 12 to 24 pounds if you gain 1 to 2 pounds, and that's not gonna be all muscle. And keep in mind, you have to train hard. If you don't train hard and you don't progress at the gym, you are not gonna put in nada of muscle gains, nothing. So hopefully you guys understand, and it's very straightforward. And let me just cover this real quick as well. Macros. You have to eat at least your body weight in protein. If you're bulking, if you're lean bulking, I would suggest, even if you're cutting, especially if you're cutting actually, you have to eat at least a little bit more, in my opinion. A lot of people say eating your body weight is fine, but you burn a lot of those calories through activities. So I will put my protein at least 50 grams over my body weight. So if you weigh 150, try eating 200. That's only my opinion. A lot of people say you don't have to do that. Whichever way you go is fine. Just see what works for you. Carbs, it tells you that you ate, 60%, and fats. If you're bulking, your fats, I would say, should be over 60 grams. Healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids is the best. They keep your body healthy, your hormones. Fats manage your body's hormones. So eating healthy fats is essential, especially you need all three. Something else that you need to build muscle is vitamins, of course, and fiber. Your body needs fiber, so try to get that, incorporate it, and you will see a lot better results. And remember, it's all about calories in and calories out. If you don't get enough calories, you're not going to gain weight, and you have to gain it slowly, or else you're just gonna gain fat along with what you're eating. And something you could also do is, if you feel like it, you could also dirty bulk, which guarantees, if you train intense, that you will put on a lot of muscle. It guarantees it. Just the fact that if you train intense, you have calories to overcompensate of what you really need. And a lot of people like doing it that way because it guarantees. But you have to learn how to cut. If you don't know how to cut, I wouldn't recommend a dirty bulk for someone like that, like a beginner. And I forgot to mention, a lot of you I know are active. A lot of you work, and you don't really realize that if you work or you're very active, you do sports, you're also burning calories there. So if you don't log that in, and you're trying to manage your calories, and you say, "Damn, I've been eating, and the program says I'm going over." If you don't add those exercises, you're not gonna know how much you really burned, and how much you're really eating at the end of the day. So if you played baseball, let's say you're in a team, you're in high school, you're in a team, and you play 3 hours or something like that, or an hour practice. You have to add everything, because if you don't add everything, if you don't add every activity, whether it's walking, if you walked for hours and hours, and you don't add stuff like that, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be eating under, and you're not even gonna realize it. You were in New York, and let's say you walked 3 hours in the city. Add everything, because now you're 413 calories under your caloric maintenance, which is gonna make you lose weight. So if you're very active, add all the activities. If you're struggling, only if you're struggling gaining weight and you're an active person, because I know a lot of you guys try gaining weight. You're young, you have a high metabolism, but you're burning so much calories with activity that you don't realize. That's the reason why you're not gaining weight. And you might be eating a lot, and you might be tracking your calories, but you're still not seeing weight gain. That's the reason why. Just use it, and later, guys.